Could the third test match between India and New Zealand be the last home test for Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli? Now, this is a big question mark, and the main reason behind this is the form that they are going through. Both the batters, they have certain few innings which have gone their way in the last 10 to 12 test innings, but their form overall is a big question mark. And the fact that we are talking about the last home game is because after this India is traveling to Australia for a 5-match test series, and then the next test series will be against England in England next year. And after that, if India reaches the WTC final, the final would be in England as well. So बहुत टाइम तक घर पे कोई टेस्ट मैच नहीं होगा after the last test between India and New Zealand at the Wankhede, which begins on 1st of November. So this is a big question over here. Could this be the last home test game for Rohit and Virat, and especially for Rohit because he will be playing his last home game at his home, that is Wankhede Stadium. And obviously this is a big speculation, a big question mark. There are no official word on this, no reports, but the fans on social media, they are discussing this amongst themselves. There are whispers about both the legends. There are many experts who believe that it's time that India transitions into a young team, a fully young team, and in case India doesn't reach the WTC final, the only silver lining would be you'll get slightly more extra time to build a new young team. These two are experienced campaigners. They have served Indian cricket for a long time, but it's time that the young guns come into the red ball format as well. But as of now, as I said, that they are not in that sort of a form, but they are legends of the game. They have known to make comebacks when they have been out, they have been put out, they have been completely out of form. वो वहाँ से वापसी कर चुके हैं. बट अब क्योंकि आने वाला स्केड्यूल ऐसा है कि अगली होम टेस्ट गेम बहुत दूर लग रही है, तो फैंस के बीच में ये बात चल रही है, could this be the last home game for both the Indian legends? जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि रोहित तो अपने ही होम पे खेल रहे हैं, इंडिया में तो खेल ही रहे हैं, उसमें भी वानखेड़े में खेल रहे हैं, तो ये क्या वो फेयरवेल मैच हो सकता है घर पे खेलने के लिए? We'll have to wait and see. As I said that India plays Australia in a 5-match test series in the month of November and December. Then they'll travel to England next year to play a 5-match test series. So home game बहुत दूर है, और अगर WTC final में इंडिया पहुंचती है, that will also be played in England. But once the next WTC cycle starts, it will go on for 2 more years. So are these two legends ready, both physically and mentally fit, to stay on for 2 or 3 more years in the red ball format? Their form is already declining, and this topic is being raised because a WTC cycle is of 2 years. वो 2 साल की साइकिल होती है. बीच साइकिल में रिटायर होना, गेम छोड़ना, इट्स यूजली टफ. व्हाट मेनी एक्सपर्ट्स बिलीव दैट इफ यू वांट टू ट्रांजिशन, इट्स बेटर यू गिव दैट यंग टीम अ चांस फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगनिंग ऑफ अ WTC साइकिल. तो क्या जो फाइनल खेला जाएगा, अगर इंडिया उसमें पहुंचती है नहीं पहुंचती, इररिस्पेक्टिव, लेट्स take India has reached the final, they have played, they have won or lost, but once the new WTC cycle starts, should the youngsters come up and focus on the next 2-year cycle? Because even while retiring from the T20I format, both Virat and Rohit said that now the next cycle starts till the 2026 T20 World Cup, and we want the youngsters to take the reign forward. Well, they'll be hoping to win the WTC final and do what they did with the T20 format, win an ICC trophy and just let go of the format. Physically, both of them are fit. Virat Kohli is supremely fit. He can play till 4 more years if he wants, but it's also about mental fitness, the mental fatigue that kicks in. The form, as I said, it's been on a declining curve as of now, and there's a big question mark if the Wankhede game between India and New Zealand, which begins on 1st of November, could be the last game for these two Indian stalwarts, the last test game for these two Indian stalwarts.